Alright guys, welcome in to your WWE Monday Night Raw review for October 20th, 2014. Alright guys, something to take away from this Monday Night Raw, if nothing else, similar to last week, is there's no bunny, there's no alligator, hornswoggle, and there's no El Torito, no more bull. Alright? Maybe Vince McMahon is finally taking his head out of his ass and listen to the fans? I don't know. Lately, Vince McMahon has lost touch with the WWE. But 2 weeks ago, when he heard the fans saying, "This is stupid. This is boring," maybe he listened, alright? Last week, let's look back to last week. Last week was a decent show because it had a lot of wrestling. Surprisingly, huh? For a wrestling show. Now it's an entertainment show. Whatever. It wasn't a good show by any means, but it was a decent show. This week was also a decent show. Not as much wrestling, but the go-home show had a big feel to it. Alright? So what we're going to do, we're going to go down each segment that happened on Monday Night Raw, and we're going to analyze it. We're going to give my opinion on it, and we're going to grade it. Alright? We're going to go through the whole thing. Fucking Rubik's. Get the fuck out of here. So what we're going to do, first segment of the night, alright? You saw the Hell in a Cell looming, alright? Not even that demonic anymore, unfortunately, in the PG era. No blood. Can't really put the cell over. It's another story for a different day, alright? Look at my notes. First segment here for Monday Night Raw, October 20th. Like I said, with the Hell in a Cell looming, the Authority came out. Kane, the Director of Operations, the COO of the WWE. He's actually not the CEO. COO. He was the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations. Triple H. The Viper, Randy Orton, Mr. Money in the Bank. The undisputed future of the WWE. I love Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, 2 stars who are going to be absolutely huge later on in the career. Mark my words on that one. Obviously, you guys know what's going to happen. So the Authority came out, and he's speaking of really the history inside the structure. Of course, fucking tooting his own horn, saying he's won the most out of anybody else. And you can kind of sense some dissension between Rollins and Orton, as both say that they have the right to be in the main event. Triple H interrupts, tells Randy Orton, adds a little more intriguing aspects to the match, but really, Randy Orton versus John Cena, again. Bring your pillow, alright? Again on pay-per-view? Jesus Christ, man. But they stressed over and over that this, to blow off the feud, so I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, Triple H has made this feud possibly more intriguing, I don't know how it's possible, by saying that the winner of that match will be the #1 contender for Brock Lesnar's WWE Championship. Now I'm going to make a prediction here. For Hell in a Cell looks like a fucking shit show, I'll tell you that. I doubt they're gonna have John Cena have a third go at it. It is fucking it's redundant. You're not gonna have him lose, be dominated at SummerSlam, lose again at Night of Champions, no matter what the outcome was, okay, or is rather. You're not gonna have him. I doubt it. They're not gonna have him go for a third time. It's gonna be intriguing to see the Viper possibly go against Lesnar. We'll talk about that later in the night because another segment added to it. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, Triple H added that to the match. I'm hoping that match does not close out Hell in a Cell. We deserve to see Rollins and Ambrose close it out. What a freaking great match to end the night, man. I want to see it. You all want to see it. That's really the only match I'm fucking excited for besides Ziggler and Cesaro. Alright, I'll get to that excuse me, later as well. No, the added stipulation is only the biggest thing to take away. From the opening segment. Nothing really special. Good mic work from Rollins and Orton. Orton, sometimes a little boring on the mic. But he was compelling tonight. And of course, the Kansas City Royals in the World Series lost game 1, as you guys know. I don't know what the score is. I think they're still playing now. I don't know. Mocking the fans, having been 29 years in the World Series. Have been World Series champions for 29 years. Of course, they took the advantage with a heel tactic. So let's move on, guys. Next segment. All right, we got a match. We got a 6-man tag team match. We get the Usos and Sheamus versus Goldust, Stardust, and The Miz. Okay? So obviously you guys know what Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Sheamus versus The Miz. This Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is just a glorified Monday Night Raw. By the way, guys, with this Monday Night Raw review, I'm also going to give you a Hell in a Cell preview. Alright? So like I just said, glorified Monday Night Raw. So what you're going to get, Sheamus versus The Miz this Sunday for the United States Championship. I'm pretty sure Sheamus is going to retain that in that match. We've seen it so many times. I really don't want to see it again. And you guys know how I feel about Damien Sandow being treated like this. He's funny, and this character is such an underused talent. WWE does not realize what they have with Damien Sandow. I don't think they ever will. Fucking shame on them. Their loss. He's a great wrestler, great mic worker. It was pretty good ending. I like the way that Sandow, I'm not going to say Mizdow, I like the way how Sandow got the roll-up after Bro kicking Cody Rhodes. Sandow rolled him up. Nice way to end the match to give Sandow a much-needed win for his character. He need that win. Guess a fun match. It was alright. Yeah. That's also what I want to point out. With Miz on commentary, Michael Cole. I don't like Michael Cole, but he stressed during the match that Damien Sandow, Mizdow, has been getting more recognition than the Miz. Like that, they're chanting his name. We want Mizdow, stuff like that, right? So it might be planting some seeds of some dissension between the Miz and Sandow, possibly. I like to see Mizdow break off into... Remember when he came in for his debut? In the fucking blue robe. The pink tights. Silence! Thank you. The unwashed masses of the WWE Universe. That was fucking gold, man. Now I need to see Sandow, man. I'm not going to say any... Gonna rant more about that. All I know is what I take away from this. Like I said, planting seeds of dissension. Also, the Usos versus Goldust and Stardust. You're not going to have Goldust and Stardust lose the championships after winning it at a Night of Champions. They're going to win the match. We'll see if their match can be a good one. I'm a big fan of solid tag team wrestling. Alright? Let's have a good solid tag team match. That's what I'm hoping for, alright? Hell in a Cell looks like a shit show. I'm hoping for a few high spots here and there, alright? Alright, next segment. Once again, a Divas segment that's really too short to analyze. You got AJ Lee versus Alicia Fox. I like Alicia Fox. I think she's a good worker in the ring. She's a good diva. Best diva on the roster, I think, is Natalia. Best, by far, in the ring. Paige is close up with AJ. Paige and Alicia Fox have this angle now that they're friends. Paige, she's a great heel. Paige is a great heel. She looks comfortable in her role now as a heel. She looked very uncomfortable when she was a face when she came up in April and defeated AJ in the first time for the championship. She looks comfortable. Nice little twist, I guess, with a staging, backstabbing Alicia. It was all a ruse. It was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Divas, I like AJ Lee. Of course, I like Paige, who are the best divas. Good finish. It was good. I liked it. Enjoyed it. Like I said, it was too short, but what they made chicken shit. They made chicken salad out of chicken shit. Solid. But this rivalry, man, with Paige and AJ, I don't even think the officials back don't even know where they're booking this. It's just dragging on, and it's really not that interesting. We'll see. I don't even know. With the AJ and Paige at Hell in a Cell. I'm saying AJ Lee. I'm saying AJ Lee gets the win here. AJ Lee's gonna retain. I'm going to say that. I'm saying AJ Lee retains. Even though Paige needs this momentum boost, I'm going to say AJ Lee gets the win here. Then we get a good segment. Even though this was talking, I'd rather prefer wrestling. This was a good segment. Randy Orton came out, alright? Fucking got all over the Kansas City fans, man. They fucking were chanting, let's go Royals, some shit like that. Randy Orton got fucking heated. It was a good promo from Randy Orton. It was a big night for Orton. He looks like he's getting a big push. After he really is not anything relevant since the Triple Threat match at WrestleMania, where you guys know, of course, Daniel Bryan won. So Randy Orton's talking shit about Cena. Very solid mic work from Randy Orton. He's like, you can take that hustle, loyalty, and respect and shove it up your ass. I fucking can't stand Cena. Looks like a prick on Total Divas. I know that show's scripted. Well, this doesn't seem like a genuine guy. I don't know. Cena comes out, of course, to defend himself. They go back and forth. Then finally, the Beast Advocate. Oh, wait a minute. By the way, backstage, Triple H, Seth Rollins. Triple H was talking to Randy Orton about Randy Orton says, don't worry, man. Hunter, I'm going to make you proud. I appreciate this #1 contender shot. Triple H told Randy Orton that Seth Rollins was the one who brought the idea up. Did not make Orton too happy. Went back to Seth Rollins in the locker room. Told him to stay out of my way. Reiterated that in his promo here in the ring. Went back and forth with John Cena. Paul Heyman came out and said, I know you can get, like, along the lines. He's a great man. He's fucking brilliant. Paul Heyman, anything he does, he had to put everything down that you're doing currently and listen to Paul Heyman. Alright? So Paul Heyman, was like, I know you can get the job done, Orton, but I don't really think you want to face my beast, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar probably getting the rest of the year off. Cena, of course, was monotone, getting cheap pops, the fucking Kansas City Royals. Terrible on the mic. Yep. Just Paul Heyman talking to his client. John Cena lifted him up for an AA. Put Heyman back down. Turned Cena around. Orton gave him an RKO. A much needed RKO to shut Cena up. Put him down the mat. You would think that Orton and Paul Heyman were both going to go to the back together. Thank you. We're good. We're on mutual terms. Instead, Randy Orton turned around, gave an RKO to Paul Heyman, and this is where I said it would be intriguing between Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar, because you gotta believe Brock Lesnar always protects his advocate Paul Heyman, so you gotta believe he's gonna retaliate after Randy Orton assaulted Paul Heyman. You gotta believe he's gonna retaliate. All right, so I'm picking, even though John Cena never loses big matches, this is inside Hell in a Cell. If Randy Orton wins, it's probably not gonna be clean with no disqualification rules. I'm picking Randy Orton. Should be an intriguing, possible match. I doubt they're gonna pick John Cena for a third time. I'm picking Randy Orton this one. It was pretty good. Like I said, Cena's mic work. Cena's mic work fucking sucks, man. Couldn't even say his lines clearly. Listen, I'll give Cena this. I respect him for what he does in the ring and what he's accomplished. But it's the gimmick, the kayfabe, that is sold all of merchandise, the hero kayfabe. Also, I hate it when he's fucking silly on the mic. It's so cheesy and painful to watch, man. And you gotta believe, Lesnar and Orton, that's gonna happen. You got a hint of it, like I just said. RKO and Paul Heyman. That's a hint, man. You gotta believe that Lesnar gonna retaliate. There are gonna be consequences. I think, like I said, to use this word, a main theme, intriguing. I like that word. It's gonna be an intriguing storyline between Paul Heyman, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar. Decent segment right there. Then we get Big E versus Rusev. Nice to see Big E back on television. He's a big man, very athletic. Nice to see in the ring. I don't know what they're gonna happen with is it not Ezekiel Jackson? He's fucking gone from the WWE. Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston and Big E, of course. So, hold on, guys. Gotta separate this.